This is an informational speech about the Baha'i Faith. It is a broad subject, so I'm going to focus in on three items. Some of the things the Baha'is believe, view on world peace, and recent example of how Baha'is are treated in Iran. There are over 5 million Baha'is worldwide, members from all national, ethnic, and religious backgrounds. The Baha'is recognize all other religions as a single process for humankind to get to God. Their divine messenger was Baha'u'llah, and he is the latest messenger. They also recognize previous messengers such as Christ, Muhammad, Abraham, Moses, Buddha, and others. Baha'is believe in one race and unification. They also follow most principles common with all the other religions, but Baha'u'llah also revealed additional laws. This information was gained from the U.S. Baha'i website. The following information I learned from a blogger, Dr. Kerrigan. The principles that the Baha'is follow come from Baha'u'llah with his extensive writings and then the interpretations from his son and grandson. Baha'u'llah teachings believes is continued through external truth and the prophetic cycle. Also does believe that another one will come to complete his teachings. Some of the principles of the Baha'i Faith are independent investigation of truth, which is just that everyone needs to investigate their own truths when it comes to religion. The essential harmony of science and religion. Unlike some other religions that believe that part of the science you have to throw out and part of the religion you have to throw out, they believe it works as one. To reach world peace, they believe in equality of men and women. To eliminate prejudice between race, religion, national ethnic background, as well as political parties. To reach world peace, universal compulsory education is also important. Everyone needs to be educated. Spiritual solutions to economic problems, that the wealthy need to also provide for the poor, and that there would be one universal language worldwide, and then nations would also have their own independent language as well. They believe that in time there will be a common formation of all religions to unite with the Baha'is, and that there will be world rule versus every country having their own rule, that everyone will come together. Also believing that world peace is inevitable, which they refer to as planetization of mankind. This needs to be done by consultative will and will not be accomplished by war. They also believe that world rule has already been started by the creation of the League of Nations, which is now known as the United Nations, and that has helped build young and old countries alike to sit down and work things out. And they also believe world rule is already started because of the rise in the humanitarian organizations worldwide. Some of the problems, even though the nations want to come together and work in peace, is that people are generally selfish and they're only worried about their interests. In the late 1800s, Baha'u'llah had said, quote, "Strife is dividing the human race daily," unquote. He also made mention that war would collapse international economics and cause widespread terrorism. This information was acquired from the Baha'i International website. The following is an example of what has happened to some of the Baha'is that have been over in Iran. Recently, a group was put in jail for 4 years for handing out what they call propaganda regarding the Baha'i faith. Under Iran's constitution, they only recognize Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. So that is why they were able to jail these people, even though the world might have a problem with it. This info was gathered from the BBC News. In closing, this is a much larger topic, but I briefly covered some of their principles, world views, and Iranian views. Thank you.